Next week's podcast is just people knocking on this door, coming in here, sit down, and apologizing. Let me get into it, baby. Now positive. Welcome back, everybody. I feel like I say welcome back as if people are they just switched. They just finished one. They think they listen like that?
They like binge watch them?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Sometimes I feel like people come to the show, they love the live show, and then they go back. Have you ever done that with the pod?
Yeah.
All the way back?
Probably not all the way back.
Man.
Because at that point, like a show that's been around as long as we have,
Yeah.
like it's noticeably different if you go back far enough.
What, it's not good?
No, it was good for the time. It's just not as we're getting better every day. You know,
it's not. It's you're like, yeah. I wonder if I went all the way back. That like if I like, who do I love? Like I'll listen to Morgan's album when it comes out. I listen to Eric Church's album when it comes out. Who's on your album list? Listen to when it comes out.
Drake, my man Drake. Yep.
Yeah, don't do this so early. Dude. It's too early, bro. It's too early. And listen, I'm gonna just say this up top. I'm gonna say this, and maybe we should just say a prayer for God embraces the humble. God is not like someone that's proud. And I'm gonna say some things today that I do feel very proud about, and I have to maintain a spirit of humility.
Okay.
I'm gonna just say that.
Well, as your brothers in Christ, we will also hold you accountable.
Please keep me accountable. That's what I was kind of meaning up there. And the listeners, keep me accountable.
Yeah.
Because there has we don't have to get into this up front.
Okay.
Let's get to some good news up front.
Okay.
It's great news. First of all, I just got back from a run in California.
Yep.
Lovely people of the West Coast. We go out there, try to go once a tour. We go to Canada and we go to the West Coast.
Nice.
Fantastic
Spread
people
the love.
out there. Yeah, Fresno. We were in Fresno, Sacramento, and San Diego.
Nice.
Unbelievable experience out of that. We're rounding out the tour. We're rounding third base. We got 3 more weekends of the tour. This weekend, Fort Myers, Tampa, Pensacola, Sarasota. No, sorry. Fort Myers, Tampa, Pensacola. We got 5 shows this weekend. So 2 shows in Tampa and 2 shows in Pensacola.
Stacked.
And we'll get to this later in the episode,
Yep.
by the way. You know why? And I'm just going to throw this out.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, in the spirit of humility, in the spirit, no. It's early, dude. It's early. Why would you think I would be doing, if you had to guess, you knew nothing about comedy and touring, why would I be doing 2 shows in Tampa? Alex? What would you think would be the reason for that?
You just really, really like to hear yourself talk?
That is not the answer.
Okay.
Easton?
You sold out the first one.
I did indeed sell out the first one.
Yeah.
So when there's a very high demand for, a certain type of thing, performing album, they would add a second one because so many people, and there's a what in venues, there's a capacity.
Interesting.
You can't just fit as many people in there as possible.
Interesting.
There's tickets, there's seats. And we'll get to this.
Okay.
Just bookmark this for later.
Sure.
Just bookmark this for later.
Nice teaser.
Then we're also, the weekend after that, we're going to Sarasota. 2 shows in Charlotte.
Oh.
2 shows in Charlotte, North Carolina, and then we're into that weekend in Richmond. And then we're going to May 9, 10, and 11, Oklahoma, Shreveport. And believe it or not, 2 shows in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Bookmark that.
Okay.
Just make a note of that. This week's episode brought to you by Rocket Money. Speaking of people that get your money right, the start of a new year is the perfect time to get organized, set goals, and prioritize what matters. Ladies and gentlemen, for me, a top priority is my financial wellness. Hey, ask anybody that knows me. I got a slogan I'm going to say at the end of this.
Okay.
It's not sponsored by them.
Okay.
Thanks to Rocket Money, my goals feel achievable. They show me all the subscriptions I have right in one place and help me easily cancel the ones that I've forgotten and I've been paying for. Rocket Money, I got an app that makes what's the one that makes you like in like a wrestler? You've seen that meme like 1,000 times. The AI.
Oh, it makes you a little action figure type thing.
Yeah. I gotta cancel that one now.
Gotta cancel that.
Yeah, I gotta
Yep.
cancel that one. Yeah, so I can easily, clearly track my spending and habits and see where I can cut back on too many apps. Ladies and gentlemen, Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, helps lower your bills, so you can grow your savings. And that's what because we got a big summer ahead. We got a big summer ahead, and you know what it's going to require?
What?
Money. And Rocket Money is going to help us get there. Over 5 million users, and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year using all the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions, Easton, and reach your financial goals fast with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/netpositive today. That's rocketmoney.com/netpositive, or at the link in the episode description below.
Good ad, John.
Thank you, brother.
Good ad.
I heard somebody said to me the other day, act poor, stay rich.
Love.
Yes, dude.
Love that.
In terms of like how you like act poor, stay rich.
Yep. Put it on a hat.
Yeah.
Love it.
Act poor, stay. That's me, bro. Hey, what happened? Hey, we can't.
How does that stack up? Yeah. What did we drop in the other round?
Cam, you good?
Cam, you good, buddy? He's just laying on the floor.
Introducing Cam.
Yeah.
Cam's here also.
Cut to Cam. Just.
Are you good, bro? Yeah.
How does act poor, stay rich go up against can't hide money? Because they kind of contradict each other. You know what I'm saying?
It's the opposite.
Yeah, can't hide money is literally saying like, well,
you're
can't.
poor, you're acting rich.
One of my favorite sayings, dude. Can't hide money, dude.
Hey,
I love dropping.
Can't hide money. That's one of my favorites. We still have merch that says "Can't Hide Money." Still sells.
Awesome.
And I didn't even do anything related to that at the show.
It just rings true.
Can't hide money, and I ain't praying for that. It's like two phrases that are just synonymous with me.
You're like timeless.
Yeah,
timeless coin phrases.
They're like, I can't get away from them. Yeah, they're like, hey, do the I do that. I ain't praying for that. I go, I haven't done that joke in 5 years. They're like, this is our favorite joke. This is what we got here. All right, I got to read you guys an email.
Oh,
right up
cool.
front. This is big. I didn't want to tell you guys this because I'm announcing it to y'all.
Oh, let's go.
And announcing to I'm going to send you this. Announcing to all the listeners. I don't want to say anything before today.
Yeah.
We got an email on January 31st from a kid named Nash Pointer. That's his name.
First name, last name, Nash Pointer.
Yep. Hey guys, love the pod. I've been listening for a little over a year. I have a question. I'm 16 and I've always loved racing, and I've been racing oval go-karts this year. Finally convinced my parents to buy me a Legends car to hopefully to accomplish my dream of making it to the big leagues. My parents have invested a lot of money, and I've invested what little money I have, so I was wondering if you guys would be interested in sponsoring my race car. Ladies and gentlemen, Net Positive, we got a car.
Stop it. Let's go, dude.
Net Positive's got a car, dude. Let me send this to you. Dude, Net Positive has a race car. It's the John Crist Net Positive 12 car.
Give it up.
Driven by Nash Pointer, dude.
Let's go.
Yeah, he did a lot of... I just sent you a video of it just because I got the video.
Bro, wait, I have a question.
What?
Nash is good, right?
Nash is a good driver.
All right,
Great
good.
driver.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can't be sponsoring losers out
No,
here.
we can't. No, Nash is a great driver. Yeah, we're on here. I'll send you the...
Let's go.
I'll send you the photo. Right there on the quarter panel, you see the Net Positive.
We'll put it on the episode too.
Yeah. Dude, watch it, dude. Yeah, let's go. Right there on that inside quarter panel is the Net Positive.
Oh yeah.
This kid,
Bro,
yeah.
that's incredible.
So a Legends car is like Dylan, our driver. This is below late model. This is like how you start racing. And I said, the Net Positive, we're gonna follow along with his racing.
Dude, this is the coolest
Where's the next
thing
one,
ever.
man? We're going.
Yeah,
They race in Nashville.
Oh, we gotta go.
Yeah, all the time. They race in Nashville like every weekend.
Dude, that's incredible.
Hey, so shout out.
Let's go, man. We got a race car.
The Net Positive, the first podcast ever.
Yeah, I don't
with a
think
race
anyone's
car.
done that.
We got a race car.
Let's go.
Yeah, we'll see if we announce it on the socials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
this kid's-
definitely.
And I have not met him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
And I don't think he's old enough to have Instagram.
But he's fast.
He's fast.
That's all I care about, man.
He's fast.
Get going, buddy. Gas pedal on the right.
Gas
Hit that.
pedal on the right. Yeah. So Dylan races sometimes at Nashville, and then he's gonna be there like every weekend.
Let's go, dude.
Dude, fire me up, dude.
Hey, those emails, man.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Those emails be hitting.
Email in. Nah, so somebody's gonna like, hey, sponsor my kids like little T-ball.
Do they win?
Do they win?
Do they win?
Yeah, do they win?
Because
Tell
if
us.
they're putting numbers up, man, well, I'll think about it. Let's talk about it.
If you want to put us, if you own a restaurant, you want to have the Net Positive #1, we'll hear it. Mm-hmm. We're into sponsoring
Yeah.
things. People sponsor us, sponsor them.
Oh, the #1 on the menu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get the Net Positive. If you got like a deli
Yeah.
in like New Jersey, you're like, let me get let me get the Net Positive.
Like an Italian spot, like the Net Positive.
Oh yeah, I see
Yeah,
where
you
that
can
is.
do
we
something,
should
you know?
do.
We're in.
We should start our own NIL collective and just start poaching kids and bringing them to Christian schools, bro.
This kid's got an NBA jersey. He's got Net Positive. I don't think they can do that, can they? You can't put your own individual.
No.
No, you got to buy that. Yeah.
You got to because the team.
Yeah,
has
you gotta
to-
pay the
yeah.
school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they sell. Yeah,
That's a big. That's
Yeah.
a big ticket item.
We could get. We got some athletes that listen.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We could get your You tell me if you play volleyball for Asbury College, you can't write net positive on here?
Oh, I'm sure you can. Of
That's
course.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Send them to Sanford.
Yeah. Well, now we need some. I'll say if you want us to sponsor something, we need some clever social integrations
For sure.
Because I go, well, that's unbelievable. I go to the races. We make videos at the races. That's like. It's going to be like your paper company or like, what are we going to get back here?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're interested in the ROI.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got to be a two-way street.
Yeah.
Come on now. It is business.
Well,
at the end of the day.
yeah, it's business. Hey, 2 weeks ago, we tried to sponsor, we tried to sponsor the quarterback from Tennessee.
I was just going to say.
Now we can.
Now we can.
Yeah. Do you know what that is, Easton?
Yeah. Nico?
Yeah.
Because he's UCLA now, right?
He owned it. He got, UCLA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could have snagged him up.
Yeah, we could have snagged him up.
We could have been. Yeah, we could have been like, yo, Sanford's looking.
Now we might need some money because if you think you're getting $2.5 million, I know how that works. That's how much you spend in 2.4.
That's what that is.
But now you're going down to it, so he needs some.
Well, now he got less.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So now he's a huge deficit, and he probably doesn't have rocket money. So I'm just saying.
Oh, so you're saying like we could probably get
we
him.
can get in there.
Yeah, we can buy low right now.
Hey, yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Hey, if you got a gold chain at Pressers, can it just be a net positive?
Nice.
That's a good idea.
Nice,
Yeah,
dude. I
probably.
like
Yeah, if you got a presser, yeah, we're in.
All you got to do is wear that.
Yeah, dude,
Throw that on.
This is real.
Just pass it
advertising.
around like athlete of the week. Like remember in like elementary school they used to have that sock monkey they used to let you take home.
No, first of all, we don't remember this, Easton. No, we don't remember this. Absolutely do not remember this.
sock monkey.
You remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have a net positive gold chain.
Sock monkey.
Dude, that's so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, but Easton, we'll post this whole racing schedule.
Yeah, we'll track him throughout the year too.
We're gonna track him.
Wait, what if like you know how they have like Flat Stanley? You take like Flat Stanley home, take pictures.
yeah.
You know, you ever had
Put
that
him
one?
out there.
We
Yeah.
could send Black Easton places.
Oh.
We could send Black Easton to UCLA.
on your press conference. I need. Why? Is
Oh,
it-
keep him
Well,
off the
no,
West
just
Coast.
take him take him for the
Yeah.
weekend.
It's
You
like,
could just take him for the weekend, take him out with
It's
you, like
a,
take
it's like
photos.
like an elf on the shelf.
Yeah, so kind of, yeah. Just take them with you wherever,
what
take them to
happens.
Chipotle.
Yeah.
Take pictures
Yeah.
with Black Easton at
Get up it,
Chipotle.
yeah.
Like,
We'll post it. Yeah, and I would imagine that's not copyrighted. You can find on Easton socials. You can make your own. Yeah.
They send back a counterfeit one. They kept the real one.
You're like, nah, dude, we
No.
know what that is, dude. That's fake.
we'd chip it. We put a chip inside it so we know.
Unfortunate timing of the news cycle. We just missed the Katy Perry thing.
Yeah.
Gosh, dude, it was on Monday, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think all that dropped just after
it drops on Monday, and that we record on Mondays. So sometimes we get to something, it's the day of.
Yep.
Then we go, well, we got to release this clip earlier in the week because this is going to be done.
Yeah.
So the space thing is done.
Yeah.
There's nothing more to add to it.
It's fizzled out a bit.
It's fizzled out a bit. I would like to just say, I would like to give my 2 cents on it.
Please, you have the floor.
And this take does not exist anywhere on the internet.
Excited to hear it.
I'll tell you that. Okay. Katy Perry, Gayle King, Jeff Bezos' wife, which I think that's against the feminist mantra to call her Jeff Bezos' wife.
Yeah.
I think she's
Strike one, basically. Yeah.
Dang it, dude.
Already, yeah.
I think she has a name.
Yeah.
Does she? I refer to her as her Jeff Bezos' wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is they went to I don't even know if they did or not. I don't know if they went or that the whole thing was and also I'm not here to debate that.
Sure.
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
If they said, whoever is on the internet with all their Katy Perry hot takes,
Yep.
which I've seen 1,000 of them on TikTok, if they called you and going to space isn't immediately, if they even did or not, isn't immediately by far the biggest and best accomplishment of your entire life, I would like you to just be less loud. It's not. It's goofy. It was a goofy thing to do, but there's a lot of people chiming in on Katy Perry that work at Walgreens. That's why, and I know you guys disagree with that.
No, I haven't heard this take before. I'm just processing.
Okay, just feel free to process.
Yeah.
And while you process,
Sure.
So Katy Perry, I looked her up on Instagram. Okay.
Yep.
204 million followers.
Yeah.
Okay, just keep processing. Keep processing. Okay, let me click on Katy Perry live. Okay, takes me leaving Instagram. takes me to a link of her tour dates. You know where she's at this weekend?
Where's that?
Arena CDMX in Mexico City. That's on April 23rd.
Okay.
You know where she's at on April 25th?
Where?
Arena CDMX, Mexico City.
Oh, I see. Okay, so John, is this one of those bookmarks that we needed to call it?
Just keep considering.
Okay, I'm processing.
You know where she's at? April 26th.
Where?
Arena CDMX, Mexico City. Okay, and an arena. I did you one further. Yeah, you're looking up the capacity. Yeah. 26,000. 26,000. Okay. So, all right. Oh, well, that's just maybe that she's just big in Mexico City.
Sure, yeah.
Maybe they did a translation of her song. Okay, let me go back down to that she's doing every NBA arena,
Of course.
in the States.
Yeah.
June the 7th, Melbourne, Australia, Rod Laver Arena. Oh, let me get down here. June 12th, Melbourne, Rod Laver Arena. June 13th, Melbourne, Rod Laver Arena. June 14th, Melbourne, Rod Laver Arena. That's amidst all the other arenas that I just keep scrolling. There's a lot of people just so thrilled to see them embarrassed. To see them embarrassed. And I know what those settlement checks, I know what the size of them are, those arena checks.
They're good?
And let me just say, and again, in the spirit of humility, if I said, Alex, if I said to you, I'm going to give you a check and it has a comma in it,
Yeah.
would you understand what that means?
Yeah.
That is probably, at minimum, $1,000.
Right.
At maximum,
$99,000.
$999,000.
Yeah.
If I told you, I'm going to give you a check with 2 commas in it, would you understand what that means?
Yeah.
What is the minimum of that?
The minimum would be $1 million.
$1 million. That's each one of those nights.
Is a double comma.
2 commas.
Yeah.
Can we? That was just. It's too early to decide on a title. 2 commas.
2 commas.
2 commas.
A night.
It's just a lot.
A night.
Listen. A night.
Yeah.
I do, as a man that puts things out on the internet. Okay, here's my podcast. I would love for you guys to listen to it. We talk a lot about current events and things the Christians do and real or fake. All right. Here's my comedy special. I worked hard on this. You guys would love it. Here's my last summer we did me and Shama did that thing. What was it called? First Time Visitor.
Yeah.
We just went to a bunch of churches. It cost me a lot of money. We did that all summer. We edited it. We put it together. We put it out. We put it out, and that's a vulnerable to put out content is a vulnerable. There's a lot of Katy Perry's an idiot, and not of hey, I made a new sound, made a new single, recorded a new track, wrote a book, started an Etsy shop. There's a lot of criticism of Katy Perry, and not a lot of putting out content yourself. That's how I feel about the whole thing. And that maybe it's good that it lasted a week because I've been on a spectrum of
You've had time to process.
That's the journey I've been on.
Yeah.
It was goofy.
Yeah.
It was a goofy thing to do. It didn't, I don't think, it didn't think advance the cause of women because they did ride. They didn't operate. They went. They took a ride to space. And they're like, how come they say guys manned a mission? And then women just rode. It was like, well, y'all did ride. There was no like, hey.
There's no operations.
No, there's, which hurts the movement.
Well,
I would say.
Women in driving, there's a history there. But yeah, I guess.
The movement.
Yeah.
Doesn't do great for the movement.
Yeah.
But it's a goofy thing. It was goofy.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of celebration in the embarrassment of those women that you're not going to catch me on board with.
I didn't know you'd take this side.
Well, here I am.
I also didn't know that you'd bring me over to it with you.
Yes, well, here we go.
I think I'm with you.
And it takes time.
Yeah.
It takes time. When I saw it, I wish it was on Tuesday because we could have. But my stance on it a week ago is different than it is now. I just see a lot of TikTokers.
That's growth.
Just TikTokers laying in their beds at like 2:30, just in absolute celebration of bringing down Katy Perry. And I go, oh, maybe we did bring her down.
Mm-hmm.
And then unfortunately, I hopped on the old which the calculator of worth, which y'all said it was, followers and traction and views. She got you.
She didn't cancel the rest of the tour because she was so sad about what people were saying about her online?
She did not.
Oh, wow.
She did not. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Let me just read this again.
How many dates are on there?
Hold on. Can you see this?
Uh-huh.
These are arenas. I'm still going.
Yep.
I'm still going.
Yep.
I'm still going. I'm still going. Sao Paulo, Sheffield, Birmingham, London, Antwerp, Copenhagen, Cologne, Budapest, Prague, Munich, Paris, Barcelona, Abu Dhabi.
You got it, Katie.
Help me understand. Help me understand.
Yeah.
And I'm only saying this, and I go back to, sometimes I go back to, I feel like I quote him often, and also I got it through, he asked for my number through a source, Matt Walsh.
Oh.
Somebody said, hey, Matt Walsh is asking for your number.
Mm-hmm.
Can I give it to him?
Mm-hmm.
I said, yeah, give it to him.
Love that kind of text, by
He
the
hasn't
way.
reached out yet, though.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, but
That person just wanted your number.
I think that might. But I think I keep going back to him.
Yeah.
Because what do you call it? He takes the opposite side.
Mm-hmm.
He's like everybody is. He goes like
a contrarian.
Yeah. And I feel like I like him, not because I don't. We're saying this with a little bit of tongue in cheek, little bit.
Yeah.
But it was a goofy thing to do. But he's like, I don't know. I'm pro Katy Perry. Because I feel like he's like everybody. Like there's a thing about everybody has depression. Everybody's on SSRIs. Everybody, he goes, depression's fake. I don't think he thinks depression's fake, but he's like, we gotta swing this pendulum back to right, or on its right course. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand that.
That's what I feel like with the Katy Perry.
Okay.
It was goofy.
You're trying to help us self-correct.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was goofy.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know what you want me to do with this.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do with this tour then?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's insane money.
They're all triple arenas every night, every stop. What do you want me to do with this then?
Yeah.
That's what the internet misses sometimes. And that's what we're here to correct.
I like that, dude.
Does that make sense?
No, it makes total sense.
The thing with Chef is like coming to like claw open the door. The door was already open. It was goofy, dude.
Yeah. The whole thing was like as cringe as it could have been.
Yeah, I agree. And I don't even know if it was real.
A lot of people are debunking in ways that are becoming increasingly difficult to write off.
Yeah, and there's people like us who I guess I don't know if we profit directly from talking about this, but the podcast is. We make money on the podcast.
In a way we do.
There's people that I've said this about Taylor Swift. Like Taylor Swift has made a living, saying other men are toxic and every guy. And I was like, well, there's some of y'all that need to maybe apologize to your uncle at Christmas. There's some of y'all that your boss is like a jerk to you, and that you need to take it. Unfortunately, you need to just take it from him. Because everything on the internet is that any man who doesn't disrespect you, get rid of him. Any boss that doesn't give you 30 days of PTO, you don't need that in your life. Like mental health, just do it. And it's like there's some things that you have a business that you're like, I would prefer not to do this. Actually, I don't want to do this. And if you lay in bed and scroll TikTok, they will tell you to not do it.
What are we supposed to do then? With Katy Perry,
answer.
how are we supposed to react? Because now I'm kind of getting back to my side the more I think about it. About where I started out, I'm kind of going full circle.
Fair.
What do you want us to do?
This is what I've wanted everybody to do on every podcast since day one, and the reason, the ethos why we started this podcast is think for yourself.
Okay.
So consider, if I say you shouldn't finance a car, look at the numbers yourself. Look at your job. Look at your situation. Consider the internet. Consider the people telling you not to. Make your own choice. And ingest politics. Decide for. Everybody is just climbing on.
So
it's
you
just
don't.
Such an easy take.
You're not anti the jokes and the criticism about Katy Perry.
No,
you're anti the people piling on just because that's where the momentum is
just
going.
laying on their what's a trash brand of sheets or like a bedspread, like laying on their
not Miracle Made, that's for sure.
Definitely not Miracle. Like laying on their, what's the Walmart brand? And I like Walmart, so I'm not gonna trash on them. Yeah, just laying on their couch, rotting, celebrating the Katy Perry downfall.
Okay.
And you go, oh, and we're all in the comments like, LOL was so cringe. I don't know, dude. I just want to post on, just scroll. I just want to scroll those tour dates. And then here's what I want you to
just start plugging her ticket link in the comments.
No, instead of plugging my shows. Where's Katy Perry?
Yeah. Hey, by the way, guys, Katie's getting a lot of flack this week. I don't think y'all understand. Her ticket link in my bio. Check it out.
Ticket link. Yeah. Oh, you can't make it to Mexico City. Oh, she's in Monterey twice. Oh, then you can't make it to Monterey. Oh, she's in Guadalajara. So 3 times. I mean, what are you talking about?
Are we not allowed to, because piling on is fun. Are we not allowed to pile on to people who are doing better than us?
You absolutely are. And
okay.
People have piled on me all the time.
And you're just going to be like, cope.
And
deal with that.
I'm also in this game too.
Sure.
So, right. We've taken some L's on this pot. I've taken gigantic L. Here's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I've taken gigantic, I've put out shows that have not sold, and it's half full in there, and it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened in a while.
Yeah.
But
those are distant memories.
Yeah. I've for 10 years I've trying in my comedy career. There's a lot of just also, what skin in the game do you have? You're trying to build up your business. We're all trying to grow. We're all trying to do it. There's a lot of pointing down, and I think, like, I'll be honest with you, there's some people that I feel like we've been first to take, especially in the Christian circles, which I'm a little bit more sensitive to because I have a little bit more connection there.
Yeah.
Then other people have joined in and piled on, and I wished I didn't.
Okay.
Because I go, I'm a part of the. Everybody I was like, this is wild. Yeah. And I had a funny take on it, and now everybody's like, yeah. And I go, oh, I didn't mean to, like,
yeah,
you're fine. Or like I saw the example a bunch of times about like essential oils. I used to dog on essential oils, and then somebody emailed me. They were like, dude, I have $3,000 worth of essential oils. I heard your comedy bit and I threw them away. I go, I'm just up here yapping. Yeah. If you done all the research, you go, I hear John's joke about it, but I'm still gonna use them.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm saying about all these type of things that you just get to just jump on. And the train, by the way, the Gayle King, Katy Perry train picked up tons of steam in 2 days. You jumping on it, not that much of a risk.
Yeah.
You weren't first to this take also.
Who's Gayle King?
The Oprah's wife or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Bezos' wife?
Who?
You said Oprah's wife?
Yeah, Gayle King.
I didn't know
Oprah she's like Oprah's partner.
Gayle
right?
King.
I did not know Oprah had a wife.
Award-winning broadcast. Oh, I've seen her.
Yeah, she's like Gayle. She's no. She's not. I shouldn't have said that. She's like her close friend.
Yeah,
that lives at her house.
Yeah,
I think she probably didn't live at her house. But I've known Gayle King as Oprah's partner. I shouldn't say that. This is also not helping the feminist movement. It was Jeff Bezos. It was Jeff Bezos' wife and Oprah's partner.
I just think it's crazy that anyone thinks they actually went to space.
Are they astronauts? That's what the debate has become now.
Are they
astronauts?
I'll ride with you on that.
Okay,
I'll ride with you. It was goofy. I'm not saying it wasn't goofy, but I don't know what you want me to do with these tour dates. Then
sure.
I think she sold more tickets because of the little space thing. I don't think she actually went up there.
Yeah.
I don't. You can.
What if her whole next album is all space themed music? Like everything is like stars and planets.
Real astronauts went up to space and they got stuck up there for months. You're telling me Katy Perry went up there for a quick trip and came back down?
Yeah. And she's like, she went for a pack of smokes and came back.
And she's like, same. I'm like, dude,
astronauts?
No. Hey, dude, we're gonna meet up. Like me, you, Buzz Aldrin. A lot of us are gonna meet up and just chat about our experience.
They put her in the group chat now, in the astronauts group chat.
Yo, know.
She's like, "What's up, guys?
Crazy,
peace
dude.
and love."
Just having a hard time reacclimating to the atmosphere. Oh, yeah.
Who am I talking about? You guys get it.
Hey, can we go back down real quick? I got a Mexico City show at 6 p.m. tonight. I got to turn this thing back around.
Okay. Which arena? The one we can see.
That,
from space. Yeah,
wait, it'll come back around. It'll come back around. There it is.
The lit up one. Land me there.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
Do you see it? Oh, it went back
Land
around.
me there. Yeah.
There's a bunch of footage too about like trailers in parking lots and how this was not a actual thing.
It was
It's tough, man.
It's a tough look.
It is. It's tough.
a tough look.
Yeah.
I could get on board with you with that.
Tim Dillon had the take of like she went up to space and spent 90% of the time looking into a camera. She was just like just doing this.
Yeah, and it's hard to what I love about podcasting, and this is different than stand up, is that you do get to like everything is on such a big stage now because of the internet. Everything is on such a big stage. So like Deion Sanders was like, I'm gonna retire Shador Sanders' number. Like he lives in this world of, he lives in Boulder, Colorado, and everything's Colorado football. And he's like, everybody's gonna want this. Everybody loves this. And then you post it, and they're like, the dude had an 0-1 bowl record. Like it was 500, and you're just doing this because he's your son. He gets absolutely crushed for it.
Yeah.
And same with the UT quarterback, and same with this it's live.
Yeah.
And you go, I don't think they sat down and thought this was going to be received not well.
Yeah, you wouldn't
Is
do
that
it.
fair?
Yeah, you wouldn't do it if you did.
You wouldn't do it.
But
you did it. That's the game.
You only own half of what you put out.
You did
because
it.
the moment you hit publish, it's not yours anymore.
Yeah,
it's theirs.
So somebody said, "Hey, do you want to go?"
Yeah,
and she goes, "I mean, I'm guessing she has agents, managers, and she understands that they're if they went."
Yep.
That I mean, I don't even know how you could go unmanned if an airplane is unmanned. I don't even know how you go. And also,
I don't understand anything.
If you land, did you see how hard that thing landed?
No.
Like on the ground.
Yeah.
Did you see it, Easton?
No, I don't.
Smashed to the ground in the desert, and everybody walked out with like they just had done a get ready.
Yeah, hair and makeup look good. Yeah,
Maybe just put him in a cardboard box and just shook the box.
Yeah. Oh, we're landing. It was, I don't know. It was goofy. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you go?
Yeah. What do you mean? I don't know.
I don't think I'd go.
Yeah. Well, no. Now, knowing this, yes, you would.
No.
Dude, I don't know. That's really scary.
Does any of those people have kids?
I don't know. I also I'm the guy who's like no to skydiving, no to bungee jumping.
I went.
Like,
true.
I'm good on that stuff. So this is in that category for me.
I went skydiving and I did not like it.
Okay.
I hated it. Me and Lydia, she took me for my birthday a couple years ago.
I don't know if I've ever heard anybody say that.
I hated it.
Because
skydiving?
Yeah.
I was like, when are we on the ground again? I didn't like it.
Scary or what?
I mean, the going up in that plane, the plane's like rickety, fumbling all around. There's a bunch of dudes in there. You're strapped to another dude. That thing was moving up. That was the scariest part. Was that plane? Honestly, the safest, funnest part was the free fall, because the plane is like, I'm relying on this thing. The free fall, you're just headed straight down. You can't really grasp. How far am I if I hit the ground? But then once the chute comes out, then you're, oh no, I'm hooked to this, I'm hooked to this, I'm hooked to what if?
Oh, got it.
The
game's moving really fast when you're free falling. So you're
just
not
free falling.
Yeah.
When I was going up, I was thinking, look at this engine, look at these wings, look at this other guy. That guy has no leg. Why?
Yeah.
And then when I was free falling, I was like, I didn't have any. Why? Hey, real quick, why?
Yeah.
Then I was free falling. I was like, oh, this is unbelievable. And then he goes, pull the thing. And then he goes, shink, and then these things clicked. And then you're strapped to this guy. And he's like, and I was like, oh, now we're relying on something again that we could possibly die.
Dang.
And the free fall was about 30 seconds. The the drive there to Chattanooga was 2 hours. That was terrible. The prep was 2 hours. That was terrible. Ride up in the airplane was 30 minutes. That was terrible. Once you got onto the parachute, they're like, look around. That was terrible.
Okay.
It was 15 seconds.
Yeah.
But they went up there for 11 minutes. So.
What was the training? Did they train to do this?
Nah. Oh, the girls?
Yeah.
The women?
Yeah, the women.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. That was demeaning.
The powerful individuals who are astronauts.
Hey, they you know the slogan? We're taking up space.
Dude, you can have it. You can have it.
We
got all this.
There's a lot of room.
This is all
if
us.
we can send up. We got a couple more people to send up if you take.
Dude, take it.
Hey, I think I read the God's creation of heaven and earth, and I'm pretty sure there's unlimited room up there.
Yeah, you got it. You got it, man. Woman, you got it.
There's unlimited room up there. Mm-hmm. We got plenty of room.
Take up all of it. Go for it.
Let's get back on track, dude. Let's get back on track. Man, we're already 35 minutes in.
We're here, buddy.
This week's episode brought to you by, we spent 30 minutes on Katy Perry.
After saying we were just going to gloss over it.
My bad.
Yep. No, we're good.
This week's episode brought to you by AG1. Taking care of your health isn't always easy. Wow, I can't believe we spent 30 minutes on Katy Perry. But at least it should be simple. That's why for the last year I've been drinking AG1. No exceptions, no excuse. I just got a new box from them.
Nice.
They must have heard that they must have known I was low.
Something about that reload feels really good too.
Send it back, baby. That each serving of AG1 delivers my daily dose of vitamins, minerals, pre and probiotics. It's a powerful, healthy habit that's also powerfully simple. AG1 is a quality product. I know with AG1 I give my body high quality nutrition so I could come with these fresh, every hot take I have. Every batch of AG1 goes through a rigorous testing process. You can know it's safe, and our ingredients are sourced for absorption, potency, and nutrient density. I love mornings with AG1, Alex, Andy's, and I do it on, I shake it up, do it with a one or two cubes of ice, and then I just pound it. You like to enjoy it more?
Yeah, I savor it.
Not me. I just go straight down. But I also do that with other things I consume.
Sure.
Give me that, and I'm out. Yeah, I'm out on the road. Yeah. AG1. Simplify your daily routine. Healthy aging shouldn't feel complicated. And if there's one product to recommend to elevate your health, it's AG1. That's why we've partnered with them for how long have we been there with them?
Years now.
At least
2 years. Yeah.
If you want to take ownership of your health, start with AG1. Try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D3 and K2 and 5 free AG1 travel packs with your first Net Positive exclusively. First purchase, what? At drinkag1.com/net positive. That's drinkag1.com/net positive, or hit the link in the episode below. As Adam Carolla likes to say, put some wind in the ships. Put some wind in the sails of the ships, baby. The Net Positive. Speaking of, fresh pressed olive oil, one of our newest sponsors. The problem with supermarket olive oil, did you know that? With olive oil, the 4 most important words to remember are this: fresher, the better. Actually, I said that wrong. The fresher, the better. That's because olive oil is a fruit. That I did not know. And olive oil is actually just fruit juice. Imagine the solution, is fresh pressed artisanal olive oil shipped directly to you from each new harvest. And I got a box from them last week. I'll be cooking on it, bro. I'll be cooking with it. I got some good, cooked up some chicken, some garlic chicken. Cooked with their olive oil.
This I went down a deep dive because we read for them last week. I did a deep dive on it. They're right.
Yeah.
The more I looked into this, the more I found, and I was like, oh dang, I can't believe I've never heard about this before.
The brainchild of TJ Robinson, the olive oil hunter. We talked about him last week.
Yep.
TJ's Club, ladies and gentlemen. There's never a commitment to buy anything now or ever, and you can cancel your membership at any time. Olive oil, get into it. There's health benefits to it. Obviously, shows lower risk of heart disease, high in antioxidants, strengthen your immune system. Olive oil has 0 carbs. Interesting, ideal for low-carb lifestyles. And any chef will tell you fat is where the flavor is, especially when you use fresh, healthy, fat, farm-fresh olive oil. Makes so many more dishes more delicious. Try a bottle for just $1 and taste the difference. Taste the difference for yourself. Go to Get Fresh, Net Positive. I didn't say that right at all. Is that right?
Yeah, you got it. GetFreshNetPositive.com.
GetFreshNetPositive.com. Get on board, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the studio, and I just said we're going to get to some news. There's a couple pieces of news I want to get to, and some what Christians like, and some sincere satire. But we do need to talk about, unfortunately, and this is not the podcast for me to be like I was right about all these things.
Okay,
but unfortunately, for all, and this was thousands of listeners, unfortunately, we were right about our takes on the Drake-Kendrick beef. Unfortunately, and I don't say this with a lot of arrogance, but go down to that the number one, Kendrick, Oh, saw this tweet happened across my timeline. Okay, I read all 107 pages, and Drake is, I believe, suing
Universal.
I read all 107 pages. UMG paid for the fake streams, the playlists, the radio plays, the promo, the media bias, the articles, the Grammys, and the Super Bowl. All of it. They paid for all, and that is not uncommon, obviously, for a record label to pay for things. That's not. They do that on my stuff sometimes.
Yeah,
my agency pays for ads and stuff. That's not uncommon. Click on the other one. Everybody was honest about the Kendrick versus Drake because I go. I read all of it and went from actually not only supporting Drake to now being disgusted at Kendrick for allowing himself to be used in this manner. And this is exactly lined up with the Katy Perry thing and this Super Bowl. And I got no problem with Katy Perry. Mm-hmm. I got no problem with Kendrick Lamar.
Right.
But when the just Glaze Fest 2025 on Kendrick Lamar that happened after the Super Bowl, everybody was posting, they not like us. I go, I've never heard a word from y'all about Kendrick Lamar in my entire life. Kendrick Lamar is in the periphery of the circles that I run in. Mm-hmm. Not him as a person. I don't know him. His music.
Yeah.
Drake is in the mainstream daily. You go and everywhere you listen you sit in a restaurant, you'll hear a Drake song.
Yeah, CVS.
Go downtown, you'll hear a Drake song.
Yeah.
Go to Broadway, you'll hear a Drake song. They play a Drake song. Kendrick Lamar is not that, and has never been that. And consider me, I'm not deep in this culture. I'm a observer. Mm-hmm. I'm an observer. But that all of the glazing of Kendrick Lamar. It's similar to me with politics. Who's the puppet? Because that's what you want to don't be on the side of one of them. Is Joe Biden the puppet or is Donald Trump the puppet? And if you're following who is the industry darling, and you're like, dude, the guy on the Super Bowl, the guy booked on the halftime of the Super Bowl is not the underground guy. He's not. And everybody, for as long as I used to skateboard in high school, listen to Drake songs, and he's still on top, and he'll always be on top. And I want if our next week's podcast is just people knocking on this door, coming in here, sit down and apologizing. Sit down and
the
apologizing.
Apologist episode.
The Drake glaze. The Kendrick Lamar glazing apology episode.
Yeah,
I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar, put this on the end of it, has never and will be Drake. He will never.
Agreed.
And all of his popularity is on the coattails of Drake and mentioning Drake. And if you didn't mention Drake and weren't relevant with Drake, you would have nothing. Not nothing. You would not have any. That's all you have.
Sure.
Is Drake beef. It's like Machine Gun Kelly. The best thing he ever did was that Eminem beef.
Sure.
Eminem's had hits. That's a great comparison.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to get heat for that. Eminem has been hits for when I was in high school. Hi, my name is, all the way up to now. Mm-hmm. He's still, and MGK, the only time I've ever heard of Machine Gun Kelly was on the Eminem diss. Mm. Eminem clapped back at him. That was the only time Machine Gun Kelly has been. And I'm a peripheral observer. I'm not in the culture. I'm not deep in the culture.
Yeah.
The only time MGK came into my circle was on the Eminem beef.
Yeah. From like a mass perspective, 100%.
So what?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Every time you hear about Kendrick Lamar, what are you also talking about?
Drake. Immediately.
Yeah. First, you know how
which sucks because Kendrick's a great artist. So it's like that he does a disservice to even who he is.
It's the same. He did all of that in bell bottoms and heels.
Right. I wonder if he regrets it now. I wonder if he's in a place where he's like, gosh, I'm now linked to him forever. And I can't go back.
He did it
for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, is he like I shouldn't have done that?
There's a
No, there's no way he feels that way.
No.
Like
I was gonna say another reference to something, but I'm not gonna.
He didn't kill the guy though. Like he dropped an album and still went. Like I don't think I think maybe now he still like thinks it's cool, but like when we're still talking about Drake 5 years from now and Kendrick Lamar, we're talking about that's
Yeah.
still one of the
That
worst
he's at
Super Bowl
the-
performances of the last 10 years.
Yeah, where he's at the whatever that place is that's connected to the Sound Stadium. He's playing there.
Brooklyn Bowl. I love Brooklyn Bowl, dude. Don't do that.
Sorry.
But he's got a 25% of the Ascend Amphitheater.
John banned from Brooklyn Bowl.
Yo, the Brooklyn Bowl listening. What?
Hey.
Whoa! Why are we a part of this?
We got a cool spot.
That's all I'm saying is and the only reason I say this, and I do say, have I been humble today?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think so.
Is there a certain? Oh man. We took a lot of heat.
Yeah.
At least we did, because I go, this guy, and everybody in that culture.
Yeah.
Just was I've never seen many more messages to me defending Kendrick Lamar.
Can we talk about a bigger thing though?
What?
That like this is the whole lawsuit is that like UMG beefed up the actual popularity of the song.
Yeah.
Which then I think leads the masses to do their pile-on thing.
Yeah.
Like you're talking about.
Yes.
So this all, yes, I think
point,
we
great
as the
point.
people,
Yep.
we have blood on our hands here. We are guilty of like the piling on and maybe not we in this room,
Yep.
but we as a society are guilty of piling on to this Drake thing. But I think because we saw it be so popular, that leads to more momentum. So the real blood is on UMG's hands.
Yep.
They're the ones who are puppeteering at the end of the day.
And they it's like that's what they're gonna do.
Allegedly.
Well, that's what but the UMG wins
Of course, they
outside of this lawsuit.
They have both artists.
Yeah. What you mean? And that's like hold on. That's like Klarna.
Sure.
They're gonna finance.
Yeah.
They win.
Yeah, they win. Yeah.
That's what they do.
For sure.
They're a business.
Yeah.
They shout out Universal.
Yeah, you guys got
Great
it.
play.
Yeah, hey, well
Great
played. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, everybody that glazed Kendrick in the DMs. You fell for it.
Mm-hmm.
You fell for it. I'm sorry. You fell for it.
Go ahead, Easton.
This is how I know the whole thing is just sus to me, all right?
Yeah.
Not like us. It came out, last summer?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When is the last time you heard someone play that song?
Probably 3 months.
Outside of
go.
TikTok,
Yeah, but I mean,
The
I guess
Super Bowl.
TikTok counts.
The Super Bowl, yeah.
Yeah.
That song is number 9 on the top charts.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It is.
And yeah, I know it is. I know it. I agree that it is. But that's it. That's it. If you go, hey, well, I can't even remember her name. Beyonce. Beyonce won the Grammy for greatest country album. Well, she didn't.
Right.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
The Grammy's on her shelf,
Yeah.
but that's like I think with Katy Perry, with Beyonce, with Drake, with Morgan Wallen. Like, look at the eye test.
Yep.
I don't know, dude. The stadium sold out in 30 minutes.
Yes.
So I can't believe Morgan Wallen walked off the set of Saturday Night Live. I don't know. I couldn't get tickets. So I believe that all those numbers are real, but they ran them all up
Yeah, man.
because nobody could. And I tell you whose numbers they're not running up. Drake's.
He has the number 1 song right
Yeah,
now.
they're already up there.
So.
The Drake's numbers, they don't have to run them up. They're already up there. You know whose numbers they had to run up? Your buddy. Y'all's buddy.
Kenny.
Your little friend.
Easton's, dude, some guys are gonna pull up at the studio and ask for Easton.
Yeah, for sure. All right, dude. Let's get around the internet.
Yeah, he's right over here.
Yeah, we don't mean we just talk too much about how we were right about some of things. There's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. Let's see. Let's take. Where'd you want to get to? Oh.
There was one more thing that you put on the list. Yeah.
Serena Williams. Stop,
Bro, no, but this is my least favorite part about this whole thing was
Same.
This was my least favorite part.
Stop, dude. The next, I'm gonna ask her if you hold on. I'm gonna go to the.
This is absurd,
this is crazy,
dude.
bro.
Serena Williams says her Super Bowl crip walk with Kendrick Lamar was absolutely not shade to Drake. I would never do that, and I was sad that anyone would ever think that. I respect how they could. Obviously, I can see how someone would think that. Yeah, we thought that. Yeah, we did. I have never had a negative feeling towards him. I've known him for so many years. Stop, dude. Stop, dude. That's what it was. This is
She has had negative.
Yeah.
She's just lying. And you know that because Drake has a bar on the album that came out prior to this whole thing happening where he says, Serena, your husband's a groupie. No boo it is like you coming for sushi. Like bro.
yeah. The only
It's been that. We all know you guys had like ex beef. It's fine. You guys dated, it didn't work, but like, you're bitter.
You took the L.
Come on, Serena.
But at the
I love
time,
you, girl. Come here. Come on.
Yeah, go to freaking Get with Katy Perry and go to space.
Go to space.
Get out of here.
Stop, dude. Stop.
Go to space.
That's what this podcast is for, and that's what all. I don't know why I'm saying that. That's too much. Yeah,
Bro, chilling.
I was going to say. Episode 154,
No.
John got comfortable.
That was too much. That was too much.
Yeah, and another thing.
Let me say something. You can't. That's like Bill Simmons is the king of it. He talks about the eye test. The eye test. He goes, "Hey, the Clippers are a great basketball team. All right, they're coming to town. The eye test told me I watched. I don't think they're frauds. The eye test. That's all. The eye test never lined up with Kendrick Lamar. The eye test doesn't line up with that because this is all we're trying to teach people to do. We're not trying to teach people to do anything. We're I guess modeling it ourselves. You think, you decide for yourself.
Yep.
And if you disagree with any of our takes, that's also fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. And what this also tells me is that Drake's got new music coming. And you want to make sure that you're in good graces.
and I bet. Wait. Do you think
it might be a good summer, John? It might be a real good summer.
That's why we gotta save up money.
Yeah.
Do you think does Drake? Is he gonna say anything about it?
No.
I'd maybe like drop a couple subtle things, but I don't think because he doesn't have to. That's the thing. It's kind of, like now Kendrick Lamar has to keep going about it. Drake's gonna be like, I'll just forget about it. Watch how quick everyone else forgets about it.
Drake will keep sneak dissing for the next 10 years, and
he's fine.
That's how he's made it so far.
But because he's gonna be at May 5th, Arena, Guadalajara. May 6th, Arena, Guadalajara. May 7th, Arena, Guadalajara, dude. Gosh, I'm worked up, dude. All right, let's get to something.
All right, we're done with that.
We're done with that.
Yeah.
We're done. All right, let's check in on the Christians. You know what they're up to?
What?
A lot.
Oh, okay.
Let's get into the second one there.
Okay.
We'll see what they're up to.
Tomorrow's Passover, and I got my nails done yesterday. As the 10 plagues.
Wait. She's got to explain.
Blood.
Let her explain.
Frogs, lice, flies, cattle, boils, fire hail, locusts, darkness, death. I mean...
You can stop right there.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
Fantastic.
10 plagues?
10
I got
for 10.
10 fingers.
10 for 10.
What you mean?
She didn't even need notes.
No notes.
She knew.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. That is the ultimate. If you're going out, you're like, oh, I love your nails. What is it? What is this? Have a seat. Rebecca, have a seat. I would like to see the 10 Commandments.
Nice. Yeah. That'd be nice.
What's it? The 10 amendments to the U.S. Constitution.
There's the top 10.
Yeah, just
any top 10 anything on your nails.
Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 10 best albums of all time.
Drake. Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Imagine her telling the nail tech, bro.
Yeah.
Nail tech.
Oh,
Great.
Dude. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, you want what now?
She was like, so for death, what'd you have in mind on that one? What do you want the death nail to look like?
Yeah, so frogs. I was thinking of. He's like, hey, this is what's the one with the hands versus the feet?
Manicures.
This is a manicure. This cost $30. We can't be doing this.
This is more than $30.
It's gonna take all day. It's gonna take all day.
That's so funny.
So Passover is when they were. Let me see if I got this Bible story correct. Sure. They were the children of Israel were receiving all these plagues. Passover, you put the blood on your mantle of your house, right? Or
the door.
Your door.
Over the door, yeah.
And then the angel of death passes over your house. Correct? You are saved.
Right.
So they celebrate Passover. All these. That's stellar.
I like that a lot.
I like that a lot.
Good move.
Yeah, great move.
Well played.
It's one of those things where you like when I had a bowl cut.
Yeah.
Like you can't go be like, LOL, bowl cut.
Oh yeah.
You just be like, what? Dude, why is your hair like that? What do you mean? This is how I have my hair.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah. That's how you need to rock those nails. You don't go in, look at me. You just go, you're just fixing up some, you get the bread and the olive oil. I love your nails.
Nice.
Oh, what is that? Oh, locusts. Oh, this one, locust. You put up the middle finger. This one, locust. Yeah. I thought that was stellar.
No, it's nice.
Let's
move.
get to the last one. Let's see what the Christians are doing.
That needs to be glowing red. Keep it centered. Get her dial. Tell me when. Yep. That is way deep. Tell me when. Now. Oh, man. Oh, God. Golly, bro. That's not that bad.
Dude, I thought it was fake. This is so real.
Well, all right. Wait, let's watch it again.
I thought this was going to be like a bit.
There was steam coming from it.
This is legit.
Yeah, that's real.
No, that's definitely real. These dudes, the way it's shot made it feel like it was going to be fake. Yeah.
You put it on the stove.
Let's go, boys.
You're into this?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, dude, I'm into
I like this.
I'm into
it.
Fellas,
Get after it.
Gas me up.
Yeah, you sterilize everything, obviously, but yeah.
There's a bunch of goofy looking tattoos out there.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Dude, that's sick.
Wait, we're into this.
It's insane, but like, yeah.
I just thought a lot of people sent it to me. What is it? He's
got the torch, cigar torch,
and it's sitting on the stove. That you can tell this is a frat-esque house.
You can tell by the stove.
Now, does that not hurt?
Yes, it kills.
Yeah, why are they not? Why are they acting strong like that?
They're just. I mean,
the camera's out, John.
They're tough.
These guys are tough.
They're just really tough.
They look like pretty ripped up guys. Well, not him.
Yeah.
No, he's pretty ripped up.
I had that necklace when I was that age too.
With the AirPods.
With the AirPods is wild.
I need to put like a washcloth in my mouth to bite on it or something.
Okay.
Take a shot of whiskey or something. You know what? That's how they do it.
Yeah.
Put a stick in my mouth.
A belt.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the creme brulee torch.
Yeah. All right. So we're not.
I'm with this, dude. Yo, what do you guys? Hey, boys.
Shout out, fellas.
Got an idea.
Shout out, fellas.
What are you guys doing tonight?
Hey, I called the girls. They're busy.
Yeah.
The girls are busy.
Girls are at study tonight.
Yeah, girls are at study. You want to drink? We don't drink.
No.
We're Christian. Hey, and also we just are out of the house. Our parents are we're free from the. We can't do this at my parents' house. Obviously, we're at school.
Right.
You got any ideas? I do. If you're just listening to this, if you're just listening to this and not watching, these guys are branding themselves.
Yeah.
There's 3. You guys could probably assume they're white. Dudes branding themselves with a cross, going for it.
Yeah. I assume the comments are a lot of scripture.
They're against it, or they're
just
for
a lot of people saying.
Oh, just hold off on, dude. This looks awesome.
Don't make markings in our flesh.
I mean, all right, yeah, but you got to get this.
It's tough.
If you were telling me I had to get this or I had to get a tattoo, I get this.
I'm getting this.
Yeah, I'm getting this.
This is sweet.
I wouldn't go. I don't know if I go here.
Where are you getting it? I like the thigh placement. I like that one actually.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, I don't know why I like that one, but I like it.
I might go. Yeah, I'm not going here anywhere in here. That feels like because
that would hurt.
You'd have to hold me down.
You wouldn't go like chest, like right above your heart.
No.
You know,
maybe if I was in jail.
I like that they made it. They made the cross.
Who is this? Who is this account from? Yeah, I don't think that's them.
No, that's not them. They just grabbed it.
Shout out, fellas.
That's great, boys.
Yeah, come through the pod.
Get after it.
We love you. Get after it. All right.
Get after it.
Get after it.
You know what? Heck
yeah. Let's do the second from the bottom.
Second from the bottom.
Here we go. We got it looks like a pope blessing people.
Wait.
Stop.
No.
Hold on. Watch again. Hold on.
Wait. Bro, it's a weed sprayer?
It looks real. Okay, it looks real.
This is definitely real.
Definitely real. This is. It looks like not. It does not appear to be in the United States. Would I be wrong on that?
It might be like a Korean church or something.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean?
Maybe, maybe.
But it's a lot of Asian folks.
Yep. Could be. He has a Roundup sprayer that he's just spraying everyone standing. I guess he's getting some kind of blessing.
A Roundup sprayer.
Right there, a weed sprayer.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Instead of, I'm guessing he has a. How did they do this before he had this? He would have to.
It's one of these. It's in the thing that he just like. You sprinkle it like this. He throws it basically.
Okay, and you walk down the aisle.
It's way less volume water than is coming out on this thing too.
Hey, church is growing.
Sure.
Church is growing.
Yeah.
Hey, the post-sermon walk, a lot of people are coming in here for this.
Yep.
We gotta figure out a way to speed this up.
Here, Daily Mail posted it. It says a priest in the Philippines.
Yes.
Probably like third service of the day, man. His arms are tired.
Unreal, dude. Shout out.
I love it. I love how he
him.
sprays the camera.
Yeah, He goes.
It's very close to a wand.
Yeah.
It's
he's just going and spraying everybody.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's amazing.
I guess if you walk down the, I don't know how this works, but if you walk down the aisle, if you're all the way on the other side, you're like, I don't want to be blessed. Maybe I'm new to the church. I don't believe in it. I don't agree with it.
I really like the shirt.
Yeah, if you're on, maybe if you're on you go, hey, if you come to the aisle.
You're in the splash zone.
You want to get it. Yeah, you're like Shamu, dude. You want to get orchid, bro.
Yeah, you're going to get wet today.
And he goes, dude, there's a lot of demand. There's a lot of demand. Everybody wants to be blessed. You got any ideas? I do, actually.
They should just pull a chain and splash dance. Just
why don't you go super soaker? Get everybody.
You get blessed. You get blessed.
Yeah, dude. People say that we are what Christians like is us being critical.
No, we like this.
We like all these.
I love that.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I support it.
I'm buying one.
Yeah.
I'm just going to walk around my neighborhood.
Hey, Alex, can you put the baby to bed?
I'm going on a walk.
I don't have time. Can you go pray for her? I don't have time.
Prayer walk.
Nah, dude, not yet. Yeah. Let's get to, let's see. Go to the second one. Go to the second one right here on the internet.
I know we have bigger fish to fry at the moment, but we got to stop with unalive. We got to stop saying unalive online. It's like the most embarrassing way to talk. And you're like, oh, I don't want to get shadow banned. I don't want my views to go. It's like, are you hearing yourself talk? You're scared of an algorithm from a random tech company in China. You're scared of a line of code from halfway around the world. So now you're forever going to speak like you're doing the Kids Bop version of yourself. Like the word eggs does not belong in the word sex. That's disgusting.
We got it. He keeps going on. Unbelievable take, dude. Unbelievable take. Shout out for this guy.
This is my friend Matt.
Is it?
Yeah.
I love this guy.
Yeah.
I've seen I love this guy.
He's awesome.
He walked through downtown New
Just
York
walking through New York.
and has takes.
Yep.
And I feel like my takes line up with his a ton.
Very often.
I've never heard this before.
Yeah.
But everybody, I think this started during COVID.
We all feel this way.
Yes. Stop.
Just say dead.
Stop.
Say dead.
He's unalived himself.
Yeah, dude.
And like I see a lot of like this artist apparently essayed one of his assistants.
Yes.
I'm like, dude, so you don't get sued? You're TikTok guy with 16 followers? You're worried about legal ramifications? Put your name on it, or don't say it.
Or just use the words that we have in the English language to describe these things.
That's
like, what are we doing?
Yeah, what does he say? Like they unalived themselves. Are you hearing yourself?
He said the Kids Bop version of yourself.
Stellar take, dude. Stellar take. That's what it's like. It's like we were all putting like the COVID, like we were putting the like emoji.
Yeah.
Because we didn't want to say like that's where this started.
Yeah.
Because that was actually happening.
For sure.
It was that they were like, if you say that, because remember the little warning would pop up.
Oh yeah.
If you said something about it which was absurd, by the way, that whole era. But I'm not getting into that. But it's like, hey, dude, he's not homeless. He's experiencing homelessness, or like Lydia says it on the news. They're unhoused.
Right.
Use the language. Mm-hmm. What is that? Nobody that's homeless is like, dude, we gotta change this narrative. Like what he's saying is, are you hearing yourself? Are you listening to yourself?
Yeah.
Unalived is extreme because it's not even they unalive themselves.
He said eggs does not belong in sex. Segs.
Because they say like, he's like, he works in corn. And
right. Yeah, come on, man.
He's saying if you want to talk about a topic that's controversial, just say it.
What a time we live in, bro.
And you're worried about, but what you're saying is you don't want your views to be ratcheted down.
Right.
And because what happens if your views get ratcheted down?
You're sad.
What happens? No, really.
Yeah.
It's really it's like an existential take here because he's like, what?
You can go deep on this.
Yes, because what you're all the way getting back to is like, I don't matter. No one cares about me.
Well, and
if you're posting on the internet for attention, if you use a certain word, they flag
to the point where you're compromising how you express yourself.
Because you say suicide, and they go, we can't put anything suicide related out, so we're gonna.
Yep.
But
and we'll see if this episode gets pulled off YouTube. But
this is the last you heard.
Here we are.
I don't know. What was the episode? It was weird. They just talked about Katy Perry for 45 minutes, then it ended.
Yeah. They just unalived their episode.
They seemed really excited about sponsoring a car, and then we never heard from them again.
That was it.
Yeah.
I don't know where they go from here. Stella, you know this guy?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Just from online.
Tell him we said what's up.
That's the man.
Yeah. Tell him. I've watched a bunch of his takes.
That's great, dude.
I don't think we'll get to one more. Do we have one? Yeah, we'll do one more. Is there any sincere satire?
We do not have any this week.
We don't have any this
Believe
week.
it or not.
Yeah, I didn't have time to get through the DMs.
We have some news, though.
I feel like we've already covered. Let's go to. Let's get the.
I haven't watched either of them.
Let's get to the. Let's get to the top one in the news.
Okay.
The problem with the world today, Gen Z and millennial men have all the toxic masculinity of boomer men, but none of the practical life skills. Like they're still punching holes in drywall, but now they don't even know how to fix it. So you're saying they need to go to therapy? No. I'm saying they need to learn about the power of the Home Depot.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
take. They still have all the toxic masculinity that our dads did.
Yeah, I'm in love with this girl.
But but we don't know how to do any stuff.
Right.
Like, hey, bring it down a little bit with the you don't know how to. I don't know how to do anything. If my uncle punched a hole in the wall, he could fix it that afternoon.
The power he must feel, by the way, to be able to do that, to destroy and build.
You can't punch a hole in the wall and call somebody to fix it.
Right.
If you're gonna do that, If you're gonna do donuts around the rainbow flag on the intersection and you drop a transmission, you should know how to fix it.
Yeah, you got to know how to change your tires after that. You know, like you can't.
That's a better example. You got a better example.
You got to be able to change tires. Because like imagine punching a hole in your wall. You're in a fight. You punch a hole in the wall.
You can do that.
Maggie would immediately be like, "Someone's got to fix that." If I could be like, "I'm gonna fix it," dude, I'm punching more holes.
You punch more, and this afternoon.
Yes.
And now I'm on YouTube watching a tutorial.
Right.
Who's gonna fix this? What? Oh, I gotta call a guy.
Yeah.
I gotta call Jerry's Fix It All.
Yeah,
and
and
he's got to come over. And while your wife is
No, that's the worst. One time I broke a golf club, and I told myself that since I broke it, I had to fix it myself. And watching that how-to video with Lauren, my wife, behind me, like, what are you doing?
Oh, you broke it at, what, you hit something with it?
Yeah, I think I hit the golf cart.
Oh, that's what I thought it was in the house.
No.
That's not a good sign. You're breaking a golf cart around the house. Why are you breaking a golf golf club around the house? I thought that was a stellar take.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. What you mean? Yeah, all the toxic masculinity of boomer men, but none of the practical life skills.
Delivery's tight too. Very nice.
Tight.
Yeah, very nice.
And what are the boomer men skills that we're going to include in this category? Obviously, fixing the car.
Yeah.
I would say not all the way. Transmission is a little extreme, but
Sure.
Oil.
Anything around the house.
Yeah.
Plumbing.
Oh, the toxic masculinity is the guy behind you that's trailing you, and you put on your wiper blades, and it gets
nice.
It gets on it. Well, you got to know how to replace it.
Replace your fluids.
You got to know how
Top
to
off your
refill
fluids.
top off the fluid. Hey, hold on. I got him, dude. I got it. Hold on. Let me pull in this Jiffy
hold on.
Lube because
Think
I'm
they'll
out
do
of
this?
wiper fluid.
You think they'll do this for me? Because I'm all out. Because I used it up on that Dodge Ram that was behind me for 10 miles.
Yeah. But I showed him.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, honk it. Yeah. I guess if you're gonna flex like you know how to fight, you should be able to know how to fight.
Sure.
Yeah, and
Yep.
I think that's what he's saying. The generation before us at least knew how to fight.
Yeah.
We'd be like, if you're gonna talk on Twitter, you're more than willing to.
I'm trying to get more handy, man. I really
You
am.
are?
Yeah, over the last couple years, I've been trying to get more handy. I did replace something in my AC.
Yeah.
That was really nice. That was last summer. It went out, and I was able to replace the piece in
That's
it. So
a
that
good
was
feeling.
big. Yeah.
Let's see if we can do that this summer.
Get some skills.
Yeah.
All right.
Handyman summer.
My next, I like that, Handyman Summer, and there's the
right.
title.
Handyman
Because
Summer.
I want
Yeah, there we go. Handyman
to, because
Summer.
I want to
Yeah.
screen in my porch, and I want to do it myself.
I like that.
Yeah, I made my patio.
Yeah.
That was big. Did that myself.
I'm gonna say one, and it's not gonna be
Okay.
You're not gonna be impressed by this.
Yeah, because we should all pick a project.
This is tough.
Okay.
I thought about the thing when I heard you say that, and I related to the feeling. I related to the feeling.
Already the preface is
Yeah.
insane.
I changed the garage door code.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Hold on, dude. Hold on. That's like I had to go.
You're
I
like,
go,
oh, you built a patio? I also accomplished
yeah,
some
I
task.
gotta get something. All right. I changed.
Already held down pound for 3 seconds.
That is exactly what it is.
That is what it is.
Till it beeped and then pressed in the new code and then it's impound again.
It's like, hey, babe, I took care of it. Yeah, criminals. You think there's a lot of people because a lot of people stay at my house, comics and stuff like that. I was like, hey, they're like, this could be a potentially dangerous.
That's a good idea. Yeah,
and people come over, deliver stuff. I just hey, here's the code. Just clean the house. Just there's nothing in there.
Sure.
Yeah. So
that's a wild way to live, bro.
I gotta change this code.
Yeah,
and I changed it. And I was like, I feel
smart.
All right,
She's like, what about all these holes in the wall?
Yeah,
when are you doing those?
I was frustrated trying to change the code. I took down a. Hold on, I took down a chandelier.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty dope.
That's good.
But I don't think I
didn't put it back up, did you?
Well, I don't think I messed with the electrical because that scares me because I could die from that.
For sure.
Yeah.
You could unalive real quick.
I could unalive myself for sure. Let's do something. What are you going to do? Well,
I'm going to screen in the porch.
All right. So somebody's going to help. We're going to have we got to have a manly man in here to tell us what to do.
Yeah, we should find somebody.
We got like a guy from, what's the guy's name from Dirty Jobs?
Mike Rowe.
Yeah, see if Mike Rowe wants to come.
Yeah, let's go.
Because it is a good feeling.
Yeah.
We should work on the car that we sponsored. We should be the mechanics for it.
Ooh, no, we want to win.
Yeah, we want to win.
We want to win. We shouldn't do that.
I like how you guys think that he has a pit crew. I think it's just him and his dad.
And then now it's us.
That's awesome.
Yeah, now it's us.
I like that more.
Yeah, they not like us.
That's better.
I think. Yeah, something related to my house. I mean, I could paint. I could. The flooring needs done. I could redo the floor. Yeah, it's got to be
a good one.
No, you don't want to do that.
No, you
I don't want to do.
No,
you don't want to do that. Trust me.
Fix the. What about the new? Is this manly enough? Put it on a new shower head.
Yeah, it's cool. That's a good first step.
I feel like I get so frustrated by this stuff, but then I put in new air filters.
It's like
air filters.
No,
okay, bro. Oh, man. All right, bro.
It's getting worse.
Can't hide money, I guess.
It's getting worse.
All right, I'm gonna come up with someone.
I can turn off the lights.
Yeah, somebody. No, the breaker. One time in the kitchen, that's big. I turned it off and turned it back on.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah. Toaster. All right, if they got some ideas, I have that grass growing in that pot.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good thing to follow along with.
So you're already on the journey.
Yeah, I do feel good about it. I went to Home Depot, got all the stuff.
Nice.
Got to bring that in here.
Fertilizer, dirt. Yeah.
You're already on the path.
Yeah, I'm on the path.
Yeah, man.
All right, I'm going to do. You're going to screen in your porch?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do something. I'm going to retile my, I got my rooftop. I'm going to do something up there.
Rooftop?
Yeah, my rooftop.
Like the roof to your place?
Yeah, but you can hang out up there.
Oh,
rooftop.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was thinking like the roof of your house.
Oh,
I was like, dude,
roofing?
I was like, maybe one step at a time here.
DIY.
Yeah, you could do that though. I like that.
All right, we're gonna get something. Big week for big summer coming up for the pod.
Yeah, really big.
Yeah, because I'm gonna. You know what happens when I'm off work? I start focusing on the pod.
Yeah,
we got a lot of big guests coming in.
Yeah,
and summer's gonna be high. Got 3 more weeks of tour, but what you got there?
I'm just checking if there's anything going on.
Oh, there's lots going on. My summer schedule is absolutely packed.
Yeah.
We love hanging out with you guys. We at the one. I knew I had to talk about something.
What?
Just give me 30 seconds.
Okay.
We got fact checked on the Trump painting.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it did happen.
It definitely happened.
It did happen.
She paints that.
I think and it was at the inauguration. I think it was at the inauguration,
or like some sort of ceremony,
the inaugural ball.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Which, that's far more in line.
Yeah, cool.
If I was doing a celebration of like my life and career or something, they did one at who were they painting? I saw Marcus King. He did a show at the Brooklyn Bowl.
Nice.
And he was doing a show, and the guy was painting him.
Cool. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, what do you mean? I got no problem with that.
Yeah, cool.
And whoever the painter is, great.
Yeah, awesome.
I don't think what our beef was that I think it was. We thought it was at a church.
Yeah.
And we thought that was the music.
Yeah.
That was over it, and I don't know if either one of those are true. It was definitely not.
Definitely wasn't at a church. The music, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. We couldn't quite figure it out. So they got us.
I mean,
that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll be the first guy of all the takes I've had today. I'll be the first guy to admit that
we talked about accountability earlier. Thanks for helping us.
And we're gonna leave the clip up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys can figure out what you want in there.
Yeah.
And, what I'm saying is use your own thoughts.
That's all.
Have your own takes. Net positive. We'll see you next week.
I mean, yeah, sure, it was a little weird, but on the net, it was a positive. It was a positive. You cannot be serious. On the net, it's a positive.